The Dodgers win today. It'll be the first time in franchise history
that they swept the Phillies.
They've swept the Phillies in Philly.
Wow,
and
that's
let's be
ridiculous.
honest, and I'm not sure. It doesn't clarify, but if this goes back to when they were the Brooklyn, like if this goes back their whole history, that's a really long time.
That is a really long time. And Pixel Junkie, we can talk about Melky Cabrera if you'd like. I don't think he's necessarily having an MVP-esque season. You are right, he's batting amazing. He's having an incredible year, I'll give you that, 364. But he doesn't have the home runs or the RBIs, really, in my opinion, to be considered MVP at this point. But he's killing it. I can't sit here and lie about that. Melky is killing it. Angel Pagan is batting very well for the San Francisco Giants as well. Buster Posey's right there too. They have a little more offense than the San Francisco Giants in the past have normally done with. Right now, they're just hoping that their pitching will get back in line, especially Timmy Lincecum. Timmy Lincecum's been terrible all year. Just real quick about the Yankees. Tonight, it's David Price versus CC Sabathia. So that's going to be a great game at the stadium tonight. Tampa Bay has lost 7 of 10 games. Joe Morgan didn't need home runs to win MVP, neither did Pete Rose. You're right, Pixel, but I feel like today's a completely different game of baseball. But you know what? We'll see how the season comes along. I'm not going to sit here and argue and say Melky Cabrera can't be an MVP candidate. I can't say that because without him, who knows where this Giant team would be. Right now, I think they're like 6 or 7 games above 500. And without him, maybe they would be below 500. I can't sit here and say that. Anyway, back to yesterday's baseball.
You can sit here and say whatever you want to.
Yeah, but I don't want to say whatever I want. Because sometimes it wouldn't be sports related. Come on, yesterday I had stupid comment of the day. I'm going to name my kid X, and it's going to mean Chris. You really want people to think about that? I don't think so.
Valid point, my friend. Valid point. I can't really argue with you on that one.
Speaking of San Francisco Giants, though, they did top the San Diego Padres 6-5, and Melky Cabrera finished the game 2 for 5 with a run RBI for San Francisco. Pixel Junkie, you know what? All right, we'll throw him in there. 55 games into the season, we'll say MVP candidate. The Dodgers again beat the Philadelphia Phillies yesterday 6-5. Ty Wigginton went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs for the Philadelphia Phillies in the loss. The Atlanta Braves beat the Miami Marlins. Sorry, Brittany, 2-1. Braves catcher Brian McCann was 3 for 4. The Reds topped the Pirates 5-4. Brandon Phillips of the Reds, second baseman, went 2 for 4 with a bomb. Cardinals hold on to beat the Houston Astros 4-3. Cardinal left fielder Alan Craig was 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a home run. After getting blanked by the Cubbies 2 nights ago, the Brew Crew returned the favor last night as they won 8-0. Zach Greinke struck out 12 in 7 shutout innings. Arizona beat the Colorado Rockies 6-1. First baseman Paul Goldschmidt continued his hot hitting, going 3 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and scoring 2 runs. Wade Miley improved to 7-2, and he's looking like a Rookie of the Year candidate as well for the NL. Washington Nationals beat the New York Mets again yesterday, 5-3.
Boo.
It is big time boo. Big time boo.
Boo.
It's a little bit of a disappointment because you had a feel-good weekend for the Mets. They won 3 in a row against the Cardinals, and then they had a hiccup. Monday they lost to the Cardinals. Now they've just lost 2 straight to the Nationals. Now you're on a 3-game losing streak. Guys got to turn that around. The defense has not been helping out at all. Mets starting pitcher Jeremy Hefner gave up a 3-run home run to Adam LaRoche in the first inning, and Washington never looked back from there. Like I just said, another bad performance from their defense.
It's
just
so
killed
sad,
them.
dude.
It's so
sad. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, Daniel Murphy had 2 errors in the game as well as going 0 for 4 at the plate. Just a bad game overall for him. I mean, his first error caused the 3-run home run. Bryce Harper hit the ball to the second baseman, and pretty much he had plenty of room, but all he did, he kicked the ball toward the foul line. Come on, Daniel Murphy, you can't be doing that.
Dude, it's so rough. It's like they're one of those teams that you almost get aggravated watching play.
Camille wants you to change our background music.
What do you have against my Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
40 years old. That's what he probably has against it.
Really? I love this.
I can understand it being a little annoying. I get it a little bit.
Did you see the question Pixel threw in the chat room?
No.
Yeah,
Question:
right.
Who's bigger surprise? The Pirates playing 500 ball? I'm gonna say or Phillies in last place with their pitching. I'm gonna say Phillies last place with their pitching. Pirates were almost a 500 team last year, so that doesn't surprise me that they're playing 500 ball. If not better, they're actually getting a great performance out of their pitcher James McDonald. AJ Burnett's playing well, pitching well. Who's that other guy? They have, he used to be on the Seattle Mariners, Eric Bedard. They also have Bedard. They don't have a terrible pitching staff right now. It's not bad. That's why. Camila says we're live at the barbershop and it's pumping. He doesn't want that lame song in the background.
Fair enough. I respect that.
I got you.
And the fact you rock us in your barbershop, I gotta work with you a little bit.
Gotta respect him on that.
I hope this. Now, keep in mind, I am very limited in the options I have. I have like 12 tracks to pick from as background noise. So,
but Pixel, I'm definitely shocked about the Phillies. But you kind of expected this without their 3-4 hitters in the lineup. Now you don't have Roy Halladay for another 5 to 6, about 6 more weeks. You know, they just lost Jose Contreras for the year. This team is just getting demolished with injuries upon injuries. I'm actually shocked that they're above 500, to be honest with you. And Cliff Lee still doesn't even have a win on the year.
Which is just unbelievable.
That is unbelievable.
Just unbelievable.
So this Philly team does have a chance to get hot toward the second half of the year once Ryan Howard comes back. If Chase Utley comes back, I do expect them both to come back probably within the next month. I was hearing late June, possibly early July. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah! Pixel, way to put that in there. Good job. Jamie Moyer gets signed to the Baltimore Orioles. The 49-year-old was pitching with the Colorado Rockies. He became the oldest pitcher in Major League Baseball history to get a win.
And then they got rid of him?
They got rid of him because he sucked. He's 49. Dave, I think you or I could throw harder than him. I'm being dead-ass serious about that.
The thing is,
Serious
even though we can throw
attack.
Harder than him,
we don't have the accuracy.
We don't have the accuracy.
That's the thing.
That would be the big deal right there.
That is very true. That is why he's technically still around, because he commands the plate. But getting back to the Met game yesterday, though, real quick. So upsetting, dude. It really is. The defense has screwed them the last 2 games against Washington.
And I thought I thought the Mets bats were going to be their biggest problem this year. I thought the bats and the pitching.
Yeah.
I did not think fielding, picking up ground balls.
Well, Daniel Murphy's always had a little issue with fielding. His bat's always been pretty good. You have Tejada still hurt, so your shortstop position for the last month or so has been a revolving door between people from AAA, AA, so that doesn't really help you out either. And the offense didn't do crap yesterday either. They only managed to have 3 hits against Edwin Jackson and the Washington Nationals.
Well, like Pixel said, Mets gave the game away yesterday, and I wrote back. I'm like, they gave it away the day before that too.
Yep.
I mean, we were talking about it, and we're just like, you got to be kidding me. Like, there's certain mistakes you shouldn't make, and to me, some of the mistakes they made that cost them that game were just unacceptable. And then he's trying to intentionally walk dude 2 days ago and almost chucks it over the catcher's freaking head, dude.
That's
come
funny.
on.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. And these are games that the Mets can't give up because they don't have a great offense, so therefore they can't really match too many runs. So they have to play perfect. They have to pitch perfect and play great defense to stay in every game.
I think they're getting frustrated, and we talked about this before.
I don't blame them.
They were a team that was winning because they were having fun.
Dude, Ike Davis is killing this freaking team. He's only batting .164. He's freaking killing them. 2 years ago, you thought he was going to be a 30 to 40 home run hitter. Now, you're just hoping that he just gets off the team at this point. Send him back to the minors because he's not doing anything for the Mets. What up, Eric DZ? Way to come through for the last 5 minutes, bro. We appreciate you coming on.
What up, Ericon?
I didn't mean that in a D-bag kind of way either.
We'll be seeing Ericon later today as well. We got moves to make on the ThisIsSportsZone.com.
Tonight, the Mets play the Washington Nationals yet again. It's R.A. Dickey versus Chin Ming Wang.
And they end the series tonight against Washington, right? And then Friday
and then tomorrow
starts
Yankees Mets.
Dun dun dun. Dickey is pitching at Cy levels as well.
Cy Young, yeah. I agree.
It took me a minute to connect the Cy
He's
part.
8-1 with like a 2.5 ERA.
That's solid.
If he wins 20 games, he's got a great chance at being the Cy Young. Especially if the Mets are in a playoff race, he's got a great chance.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
But like I put in the, Pixel put in the chat room, these are the games you're going to look back at, when you want to close out the division and be, peed off.